Everybody calm down. Chris Hardwick's here.
Hello! I'm so psyched that you showed the Bohemian Rhapsody video. I leaked that on my site. My friend Soapbox made that. The company
nice.
Soapbox put that together and edited it.
We literally asked Jeeves where to find that video. You were the top result, sir.
Yeah,
so
Jeeves!
Jeeves thinks you're someone.
I'm more excited than everyone else in the studio right now. But that aside, if you're looking for a new home theater system on Black Friday, you're going to want to push through the women and children until you get to the Sony 589W.
Tired of being shackled by surround sound wires? Then free your audio with the Sony Bravia home theater system. This powerful 1,000-watt system features S-Air wireless surround speakers, so your house never gets cluttered. Plus a 5-disc DVD changer that upscales to 1080p. Liberate your living room for only $279 on Black Friday.
Black Friday.
All right, this right here, pretty standard size for a home theater system. Each floor stander is about, 3.5 feet high, give or take. I'm just eyeballing this here. Of course, this is an impromptu.
So you have perfect, you can
Center channel is only 10 inches across. Wireless rear speakers are about 4 inches thick. The subwoofer is just over a foot tall. So where can't you fit this thing exactly?
First of all, I love your spot-on ruler eyes. Like,
Thank you.
It's awesome that you can just look at how tall things are and just know.
Well, hey, for a man who's 6 feet 7 inches tall.
6'7". Yeah, you got me.
I know exactly what's going on in there.
How's it going down there, 6'6"? Yeah.
Well, hey, look, the lens adds a couple inches. We look
Yeah,
about
it really
the same
does.
height.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Easy.
All right, this should pretty much fit anywhere. I mean, the system.
Yeah.
The one thing that is kind of weird are the quote-unquote wireless speakers.
Why
Now,
would you put quotes around wireless,
I'll
Chris?
tell you, I like to just liberally use quotes. Look, you have to plug in to the S-Air receiver and then connect the wires to your speakers. So it's like setting up a remote unit that has its own wires, which is, I mean, it's not.
But then you don't have
wireless.
wires taped over your door frame or
That's
going,
right.
through the
They're
wall.
not all over the place.
Yeah.
There aren't really wireless-powered speakers for component systems like this. So, but they're shorter speaker wires, so it's not that bad. It's actually not that bad.
That's good.
You're not, but again, not completely wireless.
Right.
So don't be confused by that. When you're like, how come there's wires?
Right.
Why are there wires?
We need them. We need them.
And your mom's like, you've got to move out of the house. You're like, yeah, the wires.
Settle down, please.
That's right. It's
Get a
Thanksgiving.
job, son. So aside from the wireless S-Air system that this uses, does it have enough inputs and features to actually make it worth standing in line for?
Yeah, for the most part, I think it does. There is a digital optical, there's coax, there's composite inputs, no HDMI. Wah.
Well, no HDMI input,
No,
but it does.
there is an HDMI output, yeah, but there's no HDMI input. The iPod dock works easily enough.
Oh, look, it's wireless too.
No, this is wired.
Okay, got it.
You just plug it in, and there it is, right there in the digital media port, and it totally works. Now, for those of you who are fans of this new format called Digital Versatile Disc,
DVD, as the kids are calling it.
Are they calling it that now?
DVD is what we've shortened it to. It's Twitter speak, you know.
Yeah,
you know those kids
with
their
140
tiny thumbs.
characters, you don't have time to write Digital Versatile Disc. The 5-disc changer actually upscales to 1080p, and I have to say it looks pretty good. It also has an auto-calibration mic to set up your speakers in the best possible way.
Very cool.
Which is on a cloud of orgasms.
Oh.
All right, that's not true, but that really would be the best possible way.
I always hope the forecast calls for orgasm clouds, and it never comes.
Chance of orgasms and a high-pressure system of frustration.
Slow roller.
Yeah.
The last Sony system that we reviewed sounded awesome. Did you now? Okay. The SS360, it sounded great. It was 1,000 watts like this one.
Yep.
Does this actually sound good? I mean, that's the most important part.
It really does. It gets really loud, and it's able to sound better as it gets louder. You don't like some of these systems. You feel a ceiling, with the sound. You're like, yeah, if it goes any higher than that, it's going to get overmodulated, and you're going to get all sorts of weird. The bass is pretty thick, and sometimes it drowns out the mids a little bit. But the wireless surround sound speakers sound really great. There's no hiss, there's no signal loss. So overall, I think it's a pretty good deal for Black Friday.
All right, and before we get to the price and everything, which is the most important part of the Black Friday deal,
right?
5-disc DVD changer.
Right.
At this point, do you advise anybody to get an all-in-one home theater system that revolves around DVDs?
It's a personal preference thing. There are a lot of. I actually don't love a lot of Blu-ray stuff because I think it makes things look like video. And it's like, why would you take a beautiful cinematic flat look and then try to make it look all like it's shot like a soap opera?
Sure.
So, some people are not necessarily fans, and you and I have this conversation before. You're like, hey, some people are just going to skip it over altogether.
Right, we're going to wait for digital downloads
just to have a purely digital library.
Okay.
So, you know, I think if you have a DVD collection and you need a home theater system and you don't have a lot of money, I think it's a pretty good deal.
Well, let's talk about that deal. $279 on Black Friday.
On Black Friday.
Should we wait? Yes, this Friday only.
Only
$279. Should we wait in line for it?
Absolutely. With features like the wireless speakers and the iPod dock and upscaling DVD player, they are unheard of for $279, especially for a Sony system, which is a nice system. This is definitely a buy on Black Friday.
There we go.
But if you don't want to wait in line, you're like, yeah, I got like, you know, 60 extra bucks or whatever, you can get it on Amazon for $325 on other days. Yeah, you can do that now.
Okay, that's a sweet deal.
Yeah, it's not
Either
bad.
way.
Not
Thank
bad.
you, Chris, for that.
Thank you.
Gadget Prawn Black Friday Survival Guide continues tomorrow. We have a 42-inch LCD that's also super cheap.